Okay, I don't really know quite how to introduce it now. Get the giggles. Okay. Hello, my angels. Well, quite honestly, I'm just going to cut to the chase. Here she is.
I've been blackmailed again.
Stop it. It's more negotiations actually.
Yeah. Absolute rubbish. But in all honesty, I do want my makeup done because Leonora always looks so incredible. And I have two looks, let's face it. I am either bag lady or dog woman when I'm back here, or Joan Collins.
I literally said the same saying last week.
And there is no middle ground,
no.
and she's got it from me.
I know.
And
we don't do in between.
I'm more bag lady at the moment. I'm veering very badly into bag lady down in Saint Denis. So I need to get a little bit of polish.
So we're going full Joan Collins this evening.
And we're going out for dinner. So
we're going for a very, very special dinner tonight at one of our favourite restaurants, and we've made so many family memories there.
We have.
Since I was a tiny little girl, my father used to take me there in my party dress, and actually that's a story in itself.
Yes, another story.
Another story for another time. And then, Daddy's MBE, Granddad's 80th
Yes,
birthday?
all our big birthdays of our parents, and wedding anniversaries over the years. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very old-fashioned, but sadly they're closing down.
So it's like the last hurrah tonight.
At the French Horn.
At the French Horn in Sonning. And so I thought now would be the perfect time. So it's going to be a full-on mummy makeover. We've done the hair, so she's got the classic rollers in.
So I didn't have to brave the storm to go down to Marlow.
No.
Alessio's in Turkey, which is an absolute ball.
A nightmare, absolute nightmare. He's hopefully we're sending good vibes to Turkey because he likes to get absolutely out of control. Yeah. But anyway, done mummy's hair. We're now going to be doing her makeup, and then we're actually going to be picking her outfit, and we're going to be going for the most gorgeous evening together. So let's get this party started. Obviously, we've got a little bit of substance. Couldn't do without a little bit of champagne. And officially, shake your tits, it's Friday! And the sun is shining, considering it has been the most awful morning.
A horrible 2 days. I got back from Mallorca on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But it is lovely to be a bit wet and woolly because I've had so much sunshine this summer. And I
feel so sorry for
I
you.
am very tanned. I do think I'm probably aging very,
No, you're not. You're not.
But I'm trying to wear a 50 block every day. Leonora, what did you give me the make, which is Eve Lom?
Oh yeah,
so I put that on.
Eve Lom SPF 50.
Yeah, SPF.
It's just incredible. So let's start doing this. I tell you another little secret that I've had tucked up my sleeve is that about a week or so ago I actually put a question box up on my Instagram, and the whole point was that they were going to be asking myself, my team, questions. So I know, not too much. So first and foremost, just very quickly, this is the Magic Cream, but this is actually it's called Charlotte's Magic Water Cream, so it's slightly less rich, and it just works really well on mummy's skin because actually sometimes her eyes water a lot, and you found that this cream doesn't make your eyes water.
No, it doesn't. Because if I get makeup anywhere in my eyes, I don't know what it is. It's some makeup, especially actually anything with an SPF in, I have to keep well away from my eyes.
Interesting.
We've all done it, put on the old sunblock with makeup on over the top, and then absolutely, your eyes go completely.
Shall we name it?
Oh no!
No, it's bad. No, it's right on the bottom. Oh no, let me get it. Where are my tweezers?
Right, but
they're over there.
Where are they?
They're over there. Oh. There should be. Then I've actually got a pair in here. I've got a pair in here.
Oh, okay. We can't have that.
Can't have that. Right, come here. Let's get that out before we even start. Oh no. Christ. Oh! Okay, I've got it out.
The arch.
Right, okay. So back to the point. The amount of questions that came in for you, and I just thought I'm going to save them up. Obviously, I can't answer the questions for you.
Nobody wants to know about me, darling.
They do. Where is I've got my phone, and the girls have put a list together of questions. So whilst I'm doing your makeup, you are going to answer
Oh,
some questions.
no.
I've kind of read a couple of them. Some of them you will not be answering. Things that the world do not need to know about me.
No, those are the ones I really want to answer. Don't forget the
yes, your lovely stick. Is that the new stick?
Yes, I think
okay.
so. No. Where was? Oh, that. The
hourglass. The hourglass,
one.
gorgeous.
It
Well, next up,
bad.
I always personally think you need to use a little bit of Hollywood Flawless filter. And obviously, Mummy's got the most beautifully tanned skin at the moment. So in terms of shade, she is 5 tan door. I'm gonna do a little bit on the nose. Can you lower your face a little bit? There we go.
You've got a few jowls coming on, so...
No, you don't. You look fabulous. And then I'm just going to go in with my gorgeous Beauty Effect brushes. And I just can't live without. How have you felt them? I bought these for Mummy for her birthday.
Well, I have to say I've been bucketing around and, you know, it's quite difficult to keep the look up when you're away. And I did take a few of the brushes, but, you know, I'm going to really enjoy being back in England for a few days and actually getting dressed up to go to London or out for lunch and
getting all glam.
Yeah, getting glam again, getting away from.
Right.
And it's been so hot. You haven't really tiny. You haven't really. I haven't really had the chance to do much in the way of glam makeup because you just sweat it off.
Very true. Very true indeed. Now this is the Hourglass. This is wonderful, this is. And it is the Sienna Vanish. And I think in terms of, I hope you don't mind me saying this, in terms of your like age, I think it's a really beautiful product because it doesn't sort of sit in any fine lines. It just covers what you need to cover, giving a really beautiful coverage. Like I would personally...
Well, I don't think you need foundation as well as that, do you?
No, I don't think you need it at all. If you did want to put a tiny bit of foundation at all, I would literally put a tiny, tiny touch just on your cheeks. But really, I don't actually think you need it at all.
I have got a bit of sun damage, but that also, after I had chemotherapy, I went to South Africa for 6 weeks, which wasn't probably the most sensible thing to do. You remember we kept climbing up those mountains. And
we did. It was
so
amazing.
it was absolutely fantastic fun, but we probably caught too much sun, and of course I didn't have any. What's it called?
Estrogen?
No, it's not. It wasn't that.
Collagen?
Yeah, well, the collagen. I just didn't have anything to protect my skin. Although I put blocks on and everything else, I had lost my immunity to. Oh, look at that!
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
But that's because of the Beauty Blender. So Mummy has learnt a new thing today. And maybe it was actually something you guys didn't know. So she thought you use a Beauty Blender like that. And I mean, obviously I need to give that a good clean. But what you do is you actually put your Beauty Blender under water.
And can you believe that that grows into that?
Yeah, yeah.
Without any manual stimulation.
Of course. PG, please. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anywho, right, we're going to get into these questions.
No.
So the first one is, what was Leonora like as a child and teenager?
Oh, that's easy. An absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I mean,
No.
I couldn't possibly have another child after having Leonora. I mean, she just dominated every second of every day. You were hideous, actually, from the age of 1 to about 10 and a half, 11.
No,
And
younger than that.
And then you turned into an absolute angel. But I had a reverse teenager. You turned into sort of Sappy at age 11, got into the horses, and you were just gorgeous.
Oh, well,
But as a child, you were a legend in your own lifetime. The naughtiest child ever to...
I do still have people come up to me and they're like, are you the Leonora Smee? And I'm like, in what context? May we just clarify? Is that Leonora sort of like Rupert House? No, don't know her. No idea. Don't know who she is.
It was bad.
Do the Okay, contour is going on, and this is
Oh no, that's too drastic.
No.
Come on.
No, it's going to be. You're going to look like Shakira.
Oh, for God's sake! I don't think I need all of that.
Just wait. Just wait.
Do I look like? That's ridiculous.
Actually, to be honest, we probably could come a little bit closer so that you can see what's going on.
I mean, look.
Come on. Right, I've now got the sort of like medium-sized brush, and this is what I use to contour, and always work upwards. So that leads on to another question, which was favourite childhood memory of Leonora's. Could be a naughty one.
Oh gosh, there's so many. I mean, you just sprung that on me. I do remember coming back one day when we lived in America, and we had this sort of crackled glazed table, a glass table, and I knew something was amiss as I walked in with my girlfriends, having spent the afternoon at Saxon Avenue. Don't know where Onslow was. Onslow was the nanny. And you were hanging upside down by your knees above the glass table like a wombat, very still. You used to do things to scare me the entire time.
Did I have clothes on at this point?
Probably just a nappy.
Right, okay.
You managed to swing onto the chandelier and hang upside down over the glass table.
Oh
And
my God.
how I stayed calm, I don't know.
Stop wrinkling your forehead. Okay.
And oh, Lizzie always remembers you just running around on the windowsills, and we had long glass windows. They didn't go totally to the floor. And you would just... oh, another memory was when we did survival swimming lessons with you, and we used to go down to the big pool every day. Do you remember that?
I love that.
And you would get out of the car, you would run, you knew how to jump up and unhook the gate, because everything had to be child friendly. As you were running towards the big pool, you'd sort of like whip off your clothes and your nappy and then dive into the pool like a little fat seal. And grown men were known to dive in after you to try and save you. But there was no stopping you. You were the monkey bar queen of hand in hand.
I did. I was the monkey bar queen.
One day I just thought, I've got to get you home. I've got to get you into a much stricter environment. I mean, you hadn't worn shoes for about 2 years. And then, of course,
Feral comes to mind.
It then went from bad to worse when I got you back to Woodward House. And of course, Cameron was such a goody two-shoes.
Cameron was like golden child, like head boy, prefect, had all the badges. I was so badly behaved.
I mean, there was a suggestion that you could go to school about an hour earlier than any other child.
Well, no, that's what they used to make me do. I had to go an hour before anybody else, and I had to run around the tennis courts. I wasn't allowed milk, I had to drink water, I wasn't allowed the biscuits. It was actually I've got to be honest.
It wasn't the right school for you. But I think I failed you there, darling. Because actually, as you got older and you went into the right schools and you got into horses, you were just incredible, and you just had to find your focus, and you didn't really do school, as we know. How old were you when you actually left school?
I was 16. I know, it's crazy. To think, like, to say that myself seems like such a...
That's why I'm so proud of you, because what you've actually achieved, having not gone through the conventional route, and obviously having such an amazing career in show jumping, taught you the ways of the world and how to communicate with people. And I think emotional intelligence at the end of the day is much more important than any piece of paper saying that you've got a
degree or anything like that. Well,
education is
depends
very
upon what
important,
you want to go into, because education, I would always say, is, you know, the most important thing. Your health and family.
Can you cover up my brown spot?
Yeah, I will. I'm just going in a tiny bit more with a bit of blusher. Sorry, just quickly go back for a second. I have contoured Mummy to perfection. She has the most incredible cheekbones.
I think it looks a bit much, actually.
No, it looks fabulous. And obviously, can we just take into account that I'm like an English rose and extremely pale and haven't seen the sun in a very long time. And Mummy has been gallivanting around Greece, Albania, Mallorca, and she's a golden goddess, basically. Okay, well, let's have a little look at the next question. Oh, this one's really lovely. You've raised a beautiful young lady inside and out. Leonora is obviously very privileged, but how did you make her so grounded and grateful? Oh, I love that one. Thanks, guys.
Oh, it was a bit sickly.
Mummy, don't be mean.
Well, how are you so grounded? Well, you're grounded because of the horses and the adversity that you faced when you had to drive your own horse box through Europe and just deal with the things that you had to deal on a virtually daily basis. And I think working with animals is very grounding. and working with people who are pretty difficult, and you
also working with people from all different places and all different walks of life.
Anyway, I think that is what's kept you most grounded.
Yeah.
And your love of animals generally.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think beauty does come from within, and I think you always had it and will always have it.
Thank you, Mum. That's
You
very
are
kind
one of the
you.
most beautiful people I know, inside and out.
Oh, that's very kind. That's very, very kind. I'm just going to put a touch more of this on Mummy's little sunspot.
Yeah, I am going to go and get that lasered, I've decided, but it wasn't worth doing. I had it done at Shah and it was quite successful. It went dark brown and sort of then disappeared, but the minute you go back in the sun,
it comes back. I've just popped a little bit of banana lowlighter underneath Mummy's eyes, and
I
it's
look
like
very stripy to me.
Instantly. No, you don't at all. You just wait, and once I put the rhodial glass powder, you're literally, it's just going to like melt into each other.
That's your secret. You see, you do keep a few of these secrets.
I know. Right, I'm not sure whether I want to ask you this question.
Well, don't.
Best and worst things about Leonora.
Oh God, I could just go on for hours.
Be nice.
Yeah. Worst things is her in the morning in a bad mood. T&G, I call it, tired and grumpy.
Yes.
Always
sometimes.
needed about 10 hours sleep a night,
and never gets it
now. So T&G, and you just know that it's T&G, but you normally come out of it around about midday. And yeah, when you're under pressure. What is another worst thing about you? Let me think. There is quite a few things, but I can't really say them on camera. But the best things about you are very easy to see. And the very best thing about you is your beauty inside.
Thank you.
And your kindness.
Yeah,
and
kindness is a really important one.
Yeah, you are
Very
you're
important
probably one of the kindest people I know, which is the most important thing in life. Kindness.
Thank you. That's lovely. Okay, well, moving on swiftly from that one before I cry. Then, this one's how to curate a luxury yet homey feeling at home, from the queen of homemaking and interiors herself. Over to you, Mama.
Well, having walked in on Wednesday and seeing what you'd done to welcome me, I think it's as simple sometimes as going out and just buying some beautiful fresh flowers from even the supermarket and putting some flowers from the garden or foliage and lighting candles. It's very much that Haig. Is it called Haig? Which the Swedish and Danish.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, sorry, not available to you. That's my husband, by the way. Sorry.
Yes, I was always taught by my grandmother, and I still do it sometimes, although then I forget, is to put apples and cinnamon either in the agar or the oven. The agar's a bit dangerous because you can't then smell them too much, and then you
end up forgetting about them. And that's a whole
disaster. At this time of year, I'm always so nesty at this time of year.
Very nasty.
I love September and the colours and the autumn. I prefer it to the summer, actually. I love spring and I love autumn, but I feel very homey at this time of year. And cinnamon and apples and pumpkin spice. And do you remember in America we used to have that pumpkin bread that we used to...
Oh, the Williams Sonoma.
We must get some of that.
I know, well actually I've got the recipe. I've got Nikki to screenshot it for me. So you guys, all of my American subscribers out there, the Williams and Sonoma website, in the UK, we're actually not even allowed to access it. You can't even click on the website. It's an absolute nightmare.
Pottery Barn, Ballards.
And it was so sweet. Actually, that's something I have up here. Where is that? Oh, here. Literally, I have it in my bag down here. You won't believe it. So this, a wonderful subscriber sent me this and a Pillow Talk lipstick and lip liner. So this is the most beautiful handwritten letter, which absolutely blew me away, and a letter from all the way from New York from a beautiful lady called Lynn, and it's quite a personal note, but it says that while she was shopping in Sephora, she saw the orgasm palette that I'm always talking about and saying that I can never find.
I can't find it, no.
And she sent it to me along with like Pillow Talk and
how kind. mind.
But absolutely blown away, completely unnecessary. But you know what? This week, you'll know, I've had a bit of a week, to be honest with you. And so this Friday could not have come any better. I can't remember the last time I even had an afternoon like this, where I've actually just taken the afternoon off. I had just the most wonderful time, and I knew that I was going to do a bit of a mummy makeover, and so I thought at like 1 o'clock, stuff it, I'm pouring a glass of champagne, and we're just going to have the most gorgeous afternoon. And this has made my week. So Lynn, if you are watching this, I cannot even begin to thank you enough. It's just so special. And
let's do lunch when we're in New York.
Definitely, yes to that. Okay, so what would be your advice to anybody going through cancer treatment?
Ooh.
I know.
Well, I think the number one thing is that you have to absolutely stay positive. You can't even let your mind even go there that you're not going to make a full and total recovery. And I never did. I always knew I would.
Yeah, we were always so positive.
Yeah, I was always so positive. It didn't even enter my mind that I wouldn't be okay. And of course, you know, after you've gone through it all, you do have days where you look back and think, oh my God, how did I get through it? But you do get through it. You dig deep and you get through it. I think just positivity and just absolutely keep the faith, I would say, and surround yourself with people you love. And if you're going through a round of chemotherapy, make sure you're meeting a girlfriend after, your gorgeous daughter, and have a large glass of champagne.
Yes, you have to like, in some
treat
ways,
yourself.
Treat yourself. Celebrate after just such a shocking time.
I do remember actually when I was going through my radiotherapy, I would go round to, they had a Marks and Spencer's on the corner, and I got a sort of family pack of chocolate eclairs. I sort of ate my way through radiotherapy.
Yeah, you got really skinny after chemo, and then you got really rather...
I got really big.
really rather
Anyway,
voluptuous, shall we say.
I.
She was alive. Actually, do you know what? That's the quote of the entire vlog.
Yeah.
You're alive. And now we literally celebrate every single
every
day
day
like it's the last. So I'm now going to, as Mummy's just reminded me, she's wearing brown this evening. We're going chocolate because you guys know I'm utterly obsessed. And we've got 2 outfit choices and we are going to be picking the outfit together. This is the iconic Tom Ford chocolate eye pencil, and this is in metallic mink.
Do you want to?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Mummy. On the most gorgeous.
Is that yours or mine?
That is actually, well, it was yours. However, it has made it onto my dressing table. Okay,
I thought I recognised it.
Okay, so I'm now just going to literally use this in her waterline. And
as I'm so old, do you think you'll do
No, that's what I do next. So always keep your eyes closed to do your waterline, and then as soon as you want to start bringing the pencil up, that's where I would suggest to lift and then flick. And I would flick about 1/2 centimetre, then use your fingernail to drag the pencil up, and have a little look at that wing. That is magnificent, if I can say so myself.
Perfection.
That's perfection, isn't it? Hang on, let's
perfect.
get you in there.
I'm not sure about the stripe on the...
No, just wait, we're going to melt it. We're going to melt.
Okay.
That's the whole trick. Okay. Right, we're just going to go through the waterline. And then it's not sharp, is it? It's not spiking you.
Yeah.
Okay. Get to the edge. Left. And actually I need to do a tiny bit more so that I can do the flick. Get your fingernail and drag it up. Look at that. I just need to get a little Q-tip underneath.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
I always want that one to be bigger now, that side.
You want to do a little slightly bigger that side? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see. A little bit bigger that way.
Now, when I was in my 40s, I used to have false eyelashes put on. Do you remember that?
I know, I do remember that. You kind of went through that stage. I mean, I went through that stage. I had false eyelashes. Do you remember when I had those? And they sort of like, I looked like some cow that sort of had this thing.
There was never a good look on you. You've got beautiful eyelashes. I don't know why I did it, but then I became very allergic to them.
Right, the next one is, as a lady of the same age, what vitamins do you take to stay so active and vital?
Who was that from?
Okay, I'm so sorry guys. We had a little SD card situation, so I've just got to delete a load of content. But the lady who asked that was a lady called Sally.
Oh, right, Sally. Hello, Sally. Right, Sally, what do I take? Well, I swear by Synergy, I take a sachet of RG in the morning, and E9 if I'm feeling a little bit tired, and I take their collagen supplement, which I put in a sometimes in a smoothie, or sometimes I just mix it in with the water and the Pro RG. I try not to eat until lunchtime, and well, until I feel hungry, which is normally between 11 and 12. And then I won't take my vitamins until then. And Maddie, who's my lovely yoga friend, thinks that it's quite important just to have a little something in the morning. So when we're in Mallorca and we've done a big walk and we're doing yoga, we have that shake, Biome shake.
Oh, right, okay.
With blueberries, almond milk, and then I put a lot of the supplements into there and just whack it back. It sometimes tastes a bit dodge.
She doesn't mind.
I can drink anything.
She could literally, it's like...
I could drink camel's piss. I knew it was going to make me look younger. Anyway, other than that, Sally, what do I... Oh, I know what I do. I take quite a lot of Arta, which is the D3... the probiotic every day. Mm-hmm. They've just come up with a new NAD supplement that I've sent off for. And if truth be known, I have been occasionally known, after a bottle of rosé, to order quite a lot of stuff on Instagram. The promise. So I've got, you know, everybody knows that I have got lots of drawers of vitamin supplements. So Daddy's going to be... And I go through stages of taking them. And sometimes the stages entail looking at the sell-by date and having to throw them away.
This is true. This is very true. Oh my goodness, you are funny.
I am getting quite hot.
I know, I am getting quite... Would you like me to open a window?
Yes, please.
Okay, before we aspire... Right, opening we're up, but we have got the pet squirrel situation. Oh, so we have to be careful.
What have you called him?
Derek.
Derek.
Okay, so we've kind of like done the face makeup, we've done the eye makeup. I've still got to do mascara, but I'm going to let Mummy do that herself. We've done eyebrows with the Charlotte Tilbury...
I didn't even notice you doing my eyebrows. What have you done?
Estee Lauder eyebrow stick. Do you not like them?
Yeah, I do actually, because they're not at the painted line. They're just sort of like...
They look like
bushy, squirrely ones.
I do like a bushy brow look. And to actually create bushy brow look on Mummy is quite a miracle, actually, because her eyebrows didn't really grow back after chemo.
I know, I'm desperate to get them tattooed, but Leonora...
No. I just think on fair ladies, I think tattooed eyebrows, if done really well, they can look amazing. Personally, do you remember when I had mine done? No. Anyway, so we've done the brows.
She's very bossy with me, and I'm just not going to keep doing what she keeps telling me.
So I've done the brows, the face makeup's done, we've done a little bit of highlighter, we've used the Bobbi Brown, where is that gone? I will show that to you. The Bobbi Brown blusher, I'll have to find that. I've been getting a bit carried away as Mummy's been answering your questions. And then the gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury palette, which is the Nudegasm face palette for the highlighter. And now we're going to go in and do the lips. So quickly, before Mummy answers the next question, do you like that? Okay. This is, look down at me. Okay, a Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat lip liner, and it's slightly darker than Mummy. It's kind of like almost got slight browny red undertones, yet it is quite a red lip liner. So this is called, I think it's Walk of Shame. What would be your advice to have such a long, and I thought it was quite a funny question, long and happy wholesome marriage?
No walks of shame.
No, of course not.
BM before marriage. A secret to a long and happy marriage. I think mutual respect.
Yes.
And knowing that we both had actually quite an important job, both of us.
Yeah, pending. Hang on a second. This is gorgeous, this lipstick.
What's that one?
This is the Tom Ford, and give it a good old rub. This is the Tom Ford in Rouge à Lèvres in Casablanca.
Oh, Casablanca.
This is iconic.
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 I just find it slightly dark for me. I don't know whether to put that.
You can put a tiny bit. I would actually layer it up with gloss. I'm going to pop a really nourishing gloss over the top. So back to happy and wholesome long marriage. I'm listening myself.
Well, sense of humour, that goes without saying. Mine, not his.
Oh
gorgeous children,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm eternally grateful that he gave me. And yeah, a happy life together with those children, wonderful. And I'm blessed to have 2 lovely stepchildren as well. And just, I don't know, we've gone through a lot together.
Yeah.
And most of it was his fault.
Always his fault.
And I bought him a cushion last Christmas. Do you remember that one? It said, "The road to success is always under construction." We have done an awful lot of houses up. And although that can cause near divorce sometimes, it can also be very stimulating, because I think staying in the same place forever is just, you need to... So what we're doing at the moment in Mallorca is definitely an exciting time. You know, later on in our marriage, just having a new life, meeting new friends.
It's like a new lease of life, and they've made the most wonderful friends out there. Like,
and actually, we bounce off each other very well. And even when we're in a room and we've met new people, I mean, we work well together. We really do.
They're like Bonnie and Clyde. They're absolutely hilarious, like a duo act.
We do know each other so well that we can...
And you still laugh together, don't you?
we
You
do.
still have such giggles. Gosh, that's so funny. Right,
and now we walk together every morning, which is a bit of a phenomenon for us. You know, we exercise together.
Because Daddy's so used to getting up, being in the office at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you actually not seeing him. So,
that's amazing,
isn't it amazing? This is the Hypnos Longcom mascara. I'm absolutely obsessed by it. Let me, we need to do a bit more blinking. Look up now, because I'm going to do the bottom lashes. Okay, so this is such a gorgeous mascara. Everybody knows that I'm absolutely obsessed with this.
Can you do a bit more on the top?
Yeah, why don't you do, because I'm a bit worried about poking you in the eye. I think doing people's mascara, there we go. She can get really into the nooks and crannies of her lashes.
When I'm missing her terribly, I watch her vlogs.
Yeah, she watches my YouTube vlogs, guys, which is just so special.
When I'm in the kitchen at Canistel, and it's just like having her in the room, it's hilarious. And I've got about 12 to catch up on at the moment, so I'm looking forward to going back in some ways and watching them all on autumn evenings.
But you know, that's so special that you say that, because everybody else says that. It's like having me as their best friend in the room, and I feel like I've got like thousands of best friends out there that have my back, which is just like the most amazing feeling.
Incredible.
It's just incredible. And the comments, like even when you read the comments, like they just blow me away. And
I'm slightly out of my comfort zone, as you probably all know.
Yeah.
And especially when she films me from behind and I'm on a bit of a roll, as they say.
She's mountain goating, going around the house with a glass of rosé. She says, "How dare you capture me from that angle?"
Well, I'm not that trained.
Right, I'm trying to find my brush. Right, here we go. This is where the magic happens. So this is
a little bit shiny
rhodial glass powder. I've actually got another one of these in my stock cupboard. So if you're nice to me, do you know what? You guys know
so I can get a few little
the world's largest magpie. Yes, she is in there.
Makeup in Santini.
And yeah, so she comes here and thinks that my makeup bag is just free for all. And the best thing is she doesn't actually have to pay for any of it either. She just nicks everything. But last week, if you catch up on the vlogs, I did have an absolute... I said, she's been in here and she's nicked my contour wand. I was going... I said, I'm going to send the FBI out to Santini. I did actually have to publicly apologise because I did actually, in fact, find it. So... But somehow my lipstick had definitely gone missing. Hang on a second.
I'm going to sit up straight, I'm slouching.
Okay. Well, I can't get to your face, so drop it down a little bit. Okay. So then you basically put the glass powder into like the nooks and crannies, or anywhere that you currently think that you look a little bit like, in a way, greasy or too shiny. And I personally wouldn't put it too much underneath your eyes if you are of my mother's generation, because then I can find the powder can actually sit in any fine lines, making you look, you know, older than you are. We do not want that. We want to glow, ladies and gentlemen, glow. And that, I would say, sometimes you can get a bit bally up here, so I would correct that. And let me see. I mean, absolutely stunning. I'm going to bring the camera slightly closer so you guys can actually see just how exquisite she looks. I mean, look at that. We'll go to the light Isn't she stunning? Absolutely stunning.
Oh,
Stunning. And obviously she is much
Quite
more
a trend.
tanned than I am.
quite a transformation.
It is quite transparent. Anything that you would like to tweak?
Well, I kind of need to try on my outfit, don't I?
Yeah, I'm just going to... So what do you guys keep seeing me do? As I have a clean brush.
I'm very excited, viewers of Leonora's YouTube channel, that leopard print is back in fashion.
Leopard print is the one this
And
season.
I have got a couple of vintage little pieces
Yes.
that I've kept in the attic.
So she has brought them over and she is going to try them on for us, and we are going to be picking her outfit. What I was saying before Mummy rudely interrupted me is I have a clean brush. Grab a clean brush and you can just keep blending, and then it literally just makes it like, do you have any harsh lines now?
There's a little
A
bit
little
there.
bit that side, yeah. That's because I've not been that side. Good shout. You always
And I want a spritz of scent.
Yes. What scent are you wanting to go with? Do you want to go with the new?
I love that Joe Loves.
I know. Have you tried? You haven't tried the new one. I've got it downstairs. Literally just been to the brand new launch at the Shard on Wednesday night, launching the black cashmeran and tonka bean.
Oh,
it is
fabulous.
so delicious.
Well, that would be lovely for when I go to Morocco and
I know.
Dubai.
No, I'm not saying you can take it. You can have a spritz of it.
She's so mean to me.
She just thinks she can swan in here.
A very, very big birthday again. And you know,
A big birthday. It was absolutely not a big birthday whatsoever.
well,
And
every
she got-
birthday's a big birthday.
And
but
you got spoiled rotten, actually.
I didn't.
I thought there's a bit of a drought going on here.
Mm.
Right, I think I need to quickly finish this because I look like sort of like we've got Beauty and the Beast over here, and then
I'm
we're
going to go and try on my vintage clothes.
So we're going to have a large leopard moment. Mummy's going to just sort of transform into a mummy cheetah, and I am not going to be in my dressing gown with rollers in the hair. I'm going to finish my makeup and we're going to both come back as two like little gazelles. But we've had such fun this afternoon, and I truly hope you guys have enjoyed the questions. And it's so lovely. I feel like you guys can kind of, you're like our third girlfriend in a way, and kind of just get to have a good old girly chat and some fun. So I truly hope you have actually poured yourself a glass of champagne by this point and joined us. But let's go and get ready for what is going to be the most glorious send-off for the French horn in Sonning. So we're in the bedroom. Mummy has got the jumpsuit on.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, it must be 10 years old, but if you promise me that leopard's back in fashion.
It's back in fashion.
Ta-da,
And actually got a brilliant bralette on. So she's got this incredible like contraption. It's a black bra, but it's got lace over the top of it, so it looks like it's a cami.
yeah.
It's brilliant. I love that jumpsuit. That is a moment. It's so fun and flattering.
I don't think the shoes are right with it, and I think I need
what have I
maybe
got?
a solid black belt with it.
Hang on, I've got loads of
Okay.
belts. Hang on a minute. Right. What have we got in here?
I don't want to look like a sack of potatoes though.
No.
So I used to have a nice
I mean,
skinny
you could
waist.
do something like that.
Isn't there one with a? You used to have one with a suede one with a flower. A big flower.
Just a minute. God knows what I was thinking when I bought that. I was like 16 and I thought I was like the coolest girl
Let me
at the
have a
club. It's a bit trash. I mean,
Quite nice.
it is quite nice. Could we, what about this? This is like the most beautiful, what was in Italy actually? Right, give it on.
Weekend by Max Mara.
Yeah. That could be a good
Will you
vibe.
wear it over goodness knows what?
No, it doesn't quite work right. It looks like old vintage Ralph Lauren.
No, I'm not sure about that.
I quite like the tie as is.
I don't like it.
Okay, alright, well.
Black.
Black, brown, could go black. I mean, that's a beautiful belt, but... Oh, what about this one? A bit of glitz. Bit of glitz? It's like a... No.
Yeah, a bit of.
Well, it's got purple tones in it. No.
That's navy, I think.
What's navy? Oh, it's black. No, it's not the right black though.
It's not the right look.
Hang on a minute, what have we got?
Hang on a minute.
I personally think without a belt, because you sort of got quite a lot going on, and I think the shoes are a moment. I have got some delicious chocolate Manolos.
Are those slide-on ones then?
No, you're not having those. Those are brand new.
No.
Sorry. But I have got Manolo slingbacks. I'm not mean. You trash shoes. It's terrible. It was fantastic growing up having the same size feet as my mother. However, now that I'm an adult and have nicer shoes than she does, she's now like, the roles have been reversed. She's ended up nicking all of my shoes. Okay, plan of action is that I'm going to now pick what I'm going to wear.
You don't want me to try on the dress? Oh, should I just hold it up?
Okay, let's hold up the dress that we've got options. I
do feel quite comfortable in the jumpsuit. I love a jumpsuit.
I do. I'm the biggest fan of jumpsuits.
This is the dress. I think I bought this almost for a fancy dress party. It's a bit tarty-marty, as we say, and a bit lynchy.
I do love it. It does have quite a sexy slit up the front, Mummy. Yeah. I think that's date night vibes, not with your daughter and son-in-law.
Okay.
The only thing is you have got to think practical. Are you going to be able to get the jumpsuit off in order to tinkle, should you need to tinkle?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got a really good method now. It's mainly down the neck. Don't tell.
You do what?
No, I can't possibly say.
No, you don't.
Oh my good God. At my age, there's always tricks of the trade when you're wearing restrictive outfits or underwear.
Yes,
darling.
the Spanx. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get them. Christ. What a bike. Well, I think it's time to top up our glasses. I'm going to get Mummy some... Move swiftly on. We are going to charge our glasses. I'm going to get Mummy the Manolos, the slingbacks, and then I'm going to get my outfit sorted. And we're going to come back and we're going to show you the final outfits of the evening. Our clothes are on, we've had a touch more champagne, and we are coming on to show you the outfits of the evening. So Mummy, what are we going with today?
I'm going to go for the jumpsuit. It's comfortable, it's leopard, it's vintage. I put some...
We popped some shoulder pads in it, and it's a moment, an absolute moment. She looks incredible. Jewellery, we've gone quite simple. Yes, I love it.
Just the studs and just a bit of bling. And
a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of sparkle.
Come
and the
here,
shoes, hang on a minute, the shoes. The shoes are a moment. Mummy's got the Manolos on, the traditional Hagizi slingback. So if you go all the way back there by the chest of drawers, everybody will see. Keep going, keep going. There we go. Look at her, she's ready for a night out on the ton. And then I have got a very, very classic, I mean, this is one of my favourite dresses of all time. So I've invested in this from my Teresa, I think at the very beginning of this year or possibly last year. It is a beautiful cream ensemble from the brand called Kate. And as you can see, it's very sort of Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn-esque, off the shoulder.
Absolutely stunning.
It fits to perfection. Anyway, so I've also got on my chocolate Manolo slides. Well, the mules that you guys know that I'm currently obsessed with. I'm trying to like sneak them into absolutely every single outfit. And then my gorgeous Lalaghi Beaumont bag. I feel like these bags are so underrated. They are just incredible. They go with every single outfit. They're the perfect size. Look.
Look lovely with my outfit.
She's not allowed to steal it. I have actually had a little ensemble in my ears tonight from Mama's little jewellery box, and that is us. I actually haven't popped on any of my other jewellery yet. I need to grab that from my sink, but that is the outfit of the evening. I'm also going to pop on just over my shoulders. This is a gorgeous little Goelia little cropped jacket. It's got a beautiful, almost like, yeah, it's like a hairy, oh look, there's Derek. Oh, you've missed him. Oh, that was Derek. That's our pet squirrel, everyone. But back to the point, it's like a little herringbone tweed, and then the trims and this gorgeous, it's got a little hint of sparkle in it. Yeah, beautiful old heritage sort of like emblem gold buttons. And I just feel like the gold on the buttons match the gold on the hardware of the bag. So I'm going to walk in with the jacket, and then we're going to go bam, 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 We're gonna party!
Can I just put your thing in?
Oh, sorry. Mum, you were really... I was on a roll.
Right.
Anyway, we're off. We're going to be having the most incredible evening at the French Horn. It's old school, it's classic, but it is utterly divine. So, let's go. Now, just before we head out, I do need a spritz of scent, and this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier with Mummy. And this is the event that we went to. I took you guys there. We went to the Shangri-La, the Shard, for the launch of this incredible scent, which is Black Kashmiran and Tonka. And this is the box, and it has been personally signed by Jo herself, which is just absolutely incredible. But just have a little look at this presentation box. Opens like so, and then you've got the front page, and then that beautiful fragrance literally sat inside like a crown jewel. And this scent really is just absolutely beautiful. As it says here, it's got top notes of orange, ginger and cardamom. The middle notes are rum and tonka bean, and then you've got a bottom base note of cedarwood and Kashmiran. And it really is just the most dark, rich, quite sensual, almost like Arabian Nights scent. It's very sexy. I'm thinking like date night. You want a little spritz, Mama? How exceptional is this? So the very exciting thing is, is that Mummy is actually going for dinner with Jo Malone and her husband Gary with my dad.
Really looking forward to.
I think you two would literally get on like house on fire.
I'm so excited.
So my parents always go to Dubai a couple of times a year. Jo was like, I live there, which is just the most unbelievable thing. She was like, the second your mum arrives, you need to let me know. And she was just so sweet. She was saying she's going to fill your room with all bits and pieces, and the two of you are going to... the way she said it was just the most incredible thing. She said, you're going to sit and you're going to watch the sunset and you're going to drink champagne and you're going to smell together.
Oh,
isn't that amazing?
I listened to her on the Travel Diaries, and Holly Rubenstein, I think is the name, on my podcast on a walk a couple of years ago. And she's just fascinating woman. She's been through a lot of things in her life, and some ups and downs, and obviously created.
She's also Mummy, which I love.
2 or 3 amazing businesses.
She's a mother, an incredible businesswoman.
Amazing businesses aren't even, that's an understatement, isn't it?
I know. Well, like she said herself in her own words, she's built 2 unicorn businesses, and she's going to build a 3rd with Jo Loves. And I can't begin to tell you the product.
I actually prefer Jo Loves perfume too.
Oh, don't
Can't
say
it.
To the other one. And you know, there's a lot of passion that goes into this, and I adore her as a person, so it's very, very special. But
Other
anyway,
than that, you know, this is my new favourite, but
well, cheers
my
to
old
that.
favourite used to be something that she used to do too. So.
Well, let's head out. Di is going to absolutely kill me, but I could not show you guys. She has got a brand new Holland Cooper Chelsea saddle bag for her birthday present. And what do you think?
I'm just overwhelmed. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. We've got so many more prezzies to go, but I just had to show you guys. It's just the best thing ever.
Oh,
it's her
bless you, bless
signature
you.
scent.
Leo, you are just so clever.
I really love that kind.
Absolutely incredible.
So pomelo is a Japanese grapefruit.
If we don't go in soon, the restaurant's closing. That's about 2
No,
hours
she's got more to open. She's got more to open.
Leonora, that is.
It's stunning.
It's so much fun.
It
The
fills
best
the
of the
house.
best.
Nice.
I certainly chose the right goddaughter. My goodness me. And now this has got
So
some
that
secret.
is
This
exceptional.
Oh,
So that's
no.
black diamond
So
111
before
skin
your
mask.
big day, you just stick that on.
Oh yes, oh yeah.
I
You
get
tried
Uncle-
that one.
Uncle
You tried
Kate,
that.
it's colour.
It's just
Margaret, what do you think?
unbelievable. It will like
Yeah.
reverse
Yeah.
10 years
Yeah.
of time. That's the best.
Oh,
So it's
well,
a skin
that-
tint. So you put it underneath
Oh, I know.
your makeup.
And you've told me that's one of your
So when you get home,
favourite skin tints.
Text me and I will put an order how you use each product.
Oh right.
I think
Oh, I
that's
know.
helpful.
Yeah, so you know
Well,
how to
lovely.
use each
I would
one.
absolutely.
Or I can come and teach you how to use each one.
Well, that's in itself something.
Definitely.
Maybe yes. Maybe I.
We'll come up for a dog walk and we'll do that. He's
Listen,
gonna
could
tell
you
me
tuck
off
out of
now.
the way? I'm bringing another woman tonight. He said, no, don't come here, don't come here.
And I was the other woman.
Leo was the other woman.
So we literally sat, there was a little table for two, literally just here. And we used to come when I was like 6 years old. And I used to be the other woman for the night.
I'm good. I don't need
And
that.
it was so special. I went with the French onion soup. I've been literally lusting and craving after a fantastic French onion soup, and there is no better than here at the French Horn. Di, what did you go with?
I had the beautiful crab salad.
Oh, it looks
Very
absolutely
beautiful, fresh, lovely crab. Gorgeous. My
Are
favourite.
they the goujons?
They are the Dublin baked
Oh.
ones where they come with tartar sauce.
Yes, please.
And because
I'd
I've
like
got the
3.
the Dover sauce,
you.
the main course,
You
I
thought
couldn't
you would
have
have both.
double tartar sauce.
Oh, of course, you always double up. Daddy's got the smoked salmon. You'll say hello to everybody.
Pretty predictable.
Pretty predictable. Daddy's gone with a plate of smoked salmon and a side of buttered brown bread. And Uncle Q has the delicious seasonal asparagus with a side of hollandaise. Delicious. Oh, heavenly. Absolutely heavenly.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, just scrumptious. Literally heaven on earth. The most exceptional service you will find. Daddy's gone with the Chateaubriand. I have gone with the famous duck, and they have them on the spit in front of the fire when you come in, and they are just the very, very best. Yes, please, and lots of it, please. Thank you so much. Wonderful, perfect. And then lots of the gravy, please. Yes, please. Wonderful.
Anyways, now your turn. Or will
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And then a tiny bit of my stuffing, if I may. That's perfect. Thank you, that's plenty. My goodness gracious me, thank you so much. Heaven on a plate. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Buns. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Oh wow.
Thanks, boys. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
You've got to blow out your candle, Buns.
My wish. I know what it is.
Blow.
We are